What's going on, Jerome's? Happy March Madness Day. We're going to fire up another 7-round Vikings mock draft, taking into account what's going down in free agency so far. And, of course, this could be a moot in like 2 seconds, depending what happens with Dalvin, Za'Darius, and Harrison Smith. So we'll fire this thing up, and let's go. Let's go. I still think that all of them are pay cut candidates, but we'll see. Anyways, Brian Branch on board. Ooh. Deontay Banks, thanks. Nolan Smith is an absolute stud. You can buy me the flowers. Bajan, Will McDonald, all that stuff. Man, we're set up really nicely here. Now there's a bunch of trade offers out there on the draft. So Bryce Young, Will Levis going to the Texans. Stroud going to Indy. It's a great spot for him. And Richardson falls to the Raiders. Kind of love it. Let's see. The Bears get Miles Murphy. The Eagles get Quinn Johnston as their wide receiver 3. Interesting. Broderick Jones, Skoronski, Witherspoon goes to the Patriots. Packers pick up JSN. That's a really good get for them. Jordan Love finally got some weapons. Joey Porter Jr. goes there. Let's see, the Lions get Addison as well as they got Gonzalez. That's a nice 1-2 on both sides on the outside. Van Ness goes to the Steelers. Cansey goes to the Bucks. Ooh, I like that one. Brian Bruzzi going to the Seahawks, and the Seahawks earlier got Jalen Carter. Ooh, man, Pete Schneids hammering down at that defensive interior line, man. And then tight end. So this is the best case scenario for the Vikings. So run on tight ends, and the Vikings are sitting really pretty here. Got a couple trade offers. I'm not going to take any, in all likelihood. Well, let's see how badly they want it. No, so we can't get the second. Well, if we can't get a second, I'm not moving back. No. I'm sticking a pick. I'm taking Brian Branch. Do not care. Do not care whatsoever. Now we're going to monitor because I want to get up there and I want to get a quarterback. But how far is Hendon Hooker going to fall? I really doubt that he gets out of round 2, especially if his medicals check out. But I'm willing to gamble a little bit. Every time I see that T, I'm like a little taken back, but Jalen Hyatt, Trent Simpson, Darnell Wright go. I think Darnell Wright might be the best tackle in this class. Don't tell anyone, though. All right, so the Browns. Ooh, we can deal with the Browns. All right, Browns. Yeah. All right, so future second, third, that would work. Or do we let it bleed off a little bit? Bleed it out. Now the Bucks could and should be in on Hendon Hooker in this spot, but we'll see if we can sweet talk him a little bit. No, looks like they're dialed in. Who they take? Ooh, they took Ujulari. The Seahawks. I mean, how far can we let this go? I don't want to potentially miss out on him, but I'm also not going to pay through the nose. All right, so the Bills obviously don't need a quarterback. Round 2. This trade is lopsided. Your team owner will veto it. Okay. Just say no. All right. Continue on. Saw another T. Tillman is off the board. All right. So Kansas City is up at 63. I mean, it feels like we should be able to make a move. Can we get this back? Oh, okay. All right, so 63 for 87, 63, 95, 123, 134 for 87 and a future second. Also, I want a 7 because why not? Offer trade. All right, we're on the board. All right, so we are going with the Hooker. We're getting Hendon Hooker. I understand that his ADP is around there. His rank is 91, but whatever. I think that if Hooker didn't tear his ACL, even at his age, I think that he would have been a first-round pick. I think he would have been in the mix in the top 4. So I think the Vikings getting the quarterback of the future, who, yes, Hendon Hooker is going to be 26 next year. Also do not care, especially since quarterbacks generally are playing into their mid-30s as it is. So we're going to switch this up because we always take Tank Dell. We always take Michael Wilson. We always take McBride. We always take Dorian Williams, etc. We always take Jomo as well. So we're going to mix things up a little bit. Jalen Jones, I like a lot. See who's on board for corner. Bennett Tomlinson, Jatavius Martin. The entire secondary for the Illini is good. That's what's crazy, man. All right, I'm going to take Jalen Jones. Jalen Jalen. All right, so we got our DB, all-purpose DB. We got our quarterback. We got our cornerback. And now we should be hammering in the trenches. Yeah, not mad at that at all. This is not a premier interior offensive line class, although Uluwatimi, I think, is really underrated in term. Well, he's overshadowed by the three Big Ten centers from Ohio State, Wisconsin, and JMS. So I think that the way that he showed at the Senior Bowl, I think that he showed a lot of power. I think he showed a lot of movement skills as well. And he just gets after it. So I'm liking that. All right, so we got interior offensive lineman. Also, he can compete for one of the guard spots right away. Ojomo's still there chilling, just winking at me. I always take him, though. We would like an off-ball linebacker. And Pace, I always love the idea of just Pace matched up with Asamoah long-term, man. And I just can't shake it. I can't shake it. Or do we just take Cam Jones? Nah. All right, so we're taking Pace. Dorian Williams could have been a pick there, too. But we're trying to switch things up a little bit, even though I always take Pace. All right, so the rest of the way, I mean, we could check out wide receiver. All right, Ford Wheaton. You know, at a certain point, it's just like, screw the board. I'm just going to go get my guys. And, you know, well, screw the PFF big board because maybe mine is different. Well, Ojomo just, they're chilling. Defensive interior. Yeah, all right, so too much value not to take him at this point. All right, so 2 picks left. I mean, so even though we've hammered at cornerback, since I consider Branch a corner as well as a safety, could go in that direction. Broderick Martin I like a lot. Jose Ramirez, production-wise, he certainly got after it. So I'm going to take him, suture up the edge group. Good interior defensive line. All right, so last pick, 256. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty spicy about this one. 31 picks. Man, it's kind of nice the Vikings currently don't have any 7th rounders because this draft's going to get over quick. All right, so we're going to have like a huge dart throw because why not at this point? Jordan Howden. Not really in love with anything. I mean, we could go that direction, sure. Do we just take the kicker just to be funny? No, Terrell Smith. Why not? All right, Terrell showed well. I'm kind of feeling good about this draft. All right, 7-round Vikings mock draft factoring in free agency as of right now. Brian Branch falling 23 would be an absolute dream. Love his versatility. He's a quarterback on the field in the secondary, and I think that he is a Minkah Fitzpatrick in waiting. Absolute terror in run support. Very good as a safety down in the box, working the slot, working outside. Can blitz as well. So I think that he would be perfect in Brian Flores' scheme, no matter if Harrison Smith is back or not. Hendon Hooker got him as a quarterback of the future. Did give up a future 2nd-round pick, but also massed up a decent number of mid-round picks from Kansas City in the deal. Hendon Hooker, yes, he's a little bit older, but he's going to be groomed as the quarterback of the future for 2024, even though, yes, he's going to be 26 years old. But a first-round talent, tore his ACL, not concerned, as well as age, not really concerned, because quarterbacks have longer longevity than other positions. Jalen Jones on the outside, adding some cornerback depth. Uluwatimi, I really like him coming out of Michigan. I think he's got a good anchor. I think that he would mesh in well with what they want to do up front with Chris Cooper. I think that he could be the insurance plan at center if Bradbury falters. And also remember, his contract is basically a 1-year deal, as well as he could get into the mix in the guard competition as well. Ivan Pace Jr., undersized physical freak, matches up well with Asamoah. Bryce Ford Wheaton. We got Will Wheaton, absolute condor out there, physical freak wide receiver. Kirkin needs a tall receiver. Moro Ojomo, he's one of my favorite defensive interior guys. Love his versatility, can get after it, can also stop the run a little bit. Jose Ramirez, super productive edge rusher at Eastern Michigan, trying to be the next Max Crosby, coming out of, where are they, the Eagles, I want to say? Sure. Eastern Michigan, did okay testing wise, and he could be a guy that could be a gem in day 3, as well as Terrell Smith. Speaking of guys who tested well, and also the Vikings were heavily represented at the Gophers Pro Day yesterday. So Terrell Smith, 7th round pick, adding to the defensive back depth. But I mean, the key is Brian Branch. The key is Hendon Hooker in this draft, and the rest of it, I'm feeling pretty damn good about. But your thoughts are thoughts. Take a look at a Vikings 7th-round mock draft with free agency factored in. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to put the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skol, production value.